Hi there and welcome into the Cougar Sports Network as we get ready for the Clash at Canyons Championship game. The College of the Canyons Cougars and the Cuyamaca Coyotes here from Lee Smelser Court inside the Cougar Cage. I'm Matt Robinson, glad to have you along. Cuyamaca, a 68-67 winner over Oxnard yesterday. Canyons an 87-59 win over Barstow, and that's what sets up this matchup today between these two teams for the Clash at Canyons Championship. Take a look at the starting lineups for both sides. For Cuyamaca, Jordan Gardner, the freshman out of Carlsbad. Jamarion Sykes, the sophomore out of Lincoln High School. Jordan Whitfield, the sophomore out of Park Center High School in Brooklyn, New York. Chris Burns, the sophomore out of Carleton High School, and J.J. Langford, the sophomore out of Liberty Charter. Whitfield actually wearing 42 today, so I needed to note that. For College of the Canyons, Donovan Cornelius, Wyatt Wilson, Julius Washington, Dwayne Boston, and Craig Irons getting the start, with Cornelius and Wilson, sophomores, and the rest freshmen. Canyons returning Cornelius, Wilson, and Justin Perez this year. The rest of the roster freshmen for Howard Fisher. For Rob Wachowski, he mentioned the starting five for them. Both these coaches very experienced as we are underway here. Lee Smelser Court inside the Cougar Cage. College of the Canyons and Cuyamaca. Clash at Canyons Championship game. Cuyamaca in the black moving to our right here in the first half. Canyons in their home whites with blue and gold numbers and blue and gold trim. Cuyamaca to work on the offensive side. Garner trying to drive, looking to draw a foul against Cornelius. That ball goes out off of Cuyamaca. It'll be Canyons basketball. So an empty set to open on for Cuyamaca. We'll get our first look at Canyons here offensively today as Dwayne Boston Jr. will send it in. Wyatt Wilson will catch and leave it back for Julius Washington. The guard out of Granada Hills, Charter, will send it to the near side to Donovan Cornelius. Now Wyatt Wilson. Canyons wants to work it inside to Craig Irons. He'll step into a 15-footer that's a little strong. Actually, it was more like a 12-footer. Rebound by Donovan Cornelius. He'll throw it up, draws the foul. Doesn't get it to fall, but it'll go to the line. First foul shots of the day. As Canyons did a good job to work inside. Irons with a little jumper that didn't fall, but Cornelius better work down low to draw the foul underneath. As coming across that time was J.J. Langford picking up the foul. Cornelius last year shot 77% from the foul stripe. Makes the first of two. Canyons has the first lead of the ball game at 1-0. Cornelius averaged 11.3 points per game. Wilson averaged 10 as well. Cornelius misses the second. Rebound tips out, finds its way to Jordan Whitfield. Cuyamaca will go to work offensively, trailing 1-0. Justin Perez averaged 10.9. Those are the three sophomores for Canyons this year. Everybody else fresh. Those freshmen coming in. Here's Whitfield driving, kicks it out. Little stutter step from Garner, and he draws a foul. For Rob Wachowski, it's Kenneth Clue averaged 8.2. He's one of the sophomores on the roster. Burns averaged 4.2. Langford and Whitfield only averaged 2 points apiece. As we'll see Jordan Garner go to work at the foul line. First time today. First of two is good. No stats up from yesterday's game, so we can't really tell you what anybody did other than win or loss. And that's where we work at this point in this one. Second shot rattles in and out, so we're even at 1-1. Probably one of the rare times you'll see that. 1-1 score here as Canyons back to work offensively. Wyatt Wilson dribbling into some traffic. We'll kick it over to Dwayne Boston Jr. on the near side. He'll turn it over, though, back the other way. Cuyamaca bounce pass and a finish that time for Jamarion Sykes. So an error errant pass by Canyons leads to fast break bucket on the other side. And then a foul before the shot. Oh, they actually called the foul on Donovan Cornelius, excuse me, for a push-off. So first foul, second team foul. Here's Whitfield. Sends it to Garner, who's got the only field goal of the ball game so far. Actually, excuse me, it's Sykes that has the only field goal of the ball game. Need to pay attention. Cornelius gets a takeaway for Canyons. He'll try and run the other way. Trying to draw contact from Whitfield, but didn't get the call. Rebound by Garner, and back the other way, Cuyamaca comes. They turn it right back over as Garner tried to make a bounce pass that Boston picked up. Now Boston trying to draw some contact as he was running towards the basket. Instead, he'll put up a three that's good. Dwayne Boston Jr. knocks down a triple, and Canyons has a 4-3 advantage. Jamarion Sykes. Sends it to Gardner, back to Sykes. Runs into Cornelius, and Cornelius picks up his second foul here really quickly. Look at it inside here. So that's going to bring Tommy Pickens into the game. Cornelius going to have to go sit down, and he'll be on the bench for most of the rest of this first half with two quick fouls. Here's Whitfield now for Cuyamaca. Sykes now trying to work on Boston. Gets into the painted area with 3 to shoot. Throws up a shot that's no good. Irons went up too early for the rebound, but Canyons swarming picks it back up. But they turn it over, trying to run fast break the other way, as Washington's pass was knocked away. Here's Sykes driving baseline, bumps off of Washington, and then draws a foul underneath the basket. Starts quickly off that tip. And the other way, you'll see Sykes just go baseline here. Foul on Washington. He's got his second foul. So both Washington and Cornelius in foul trouble here early on. That's going to draw Mo Butler into the game with 16:43. First of 2 foul shots from Sykes is good. So Canyons getting to the bench here early on for Howard Fisher in his 26th season. Cuyamaca sends up a sub to get a stop off the foul shot made by Sykes. Whitfield off, Aquino in. 5-4, Cuyamaca leading. Boston Jr. sends it all the way down the floor, and Wyatt Wilson, who could nearly jump out of the gym at times, comes up with that one. Pickens will dump it off to Irons. Now Wilson. Over to Mo Butler. The front court Butler will send it over to Pickens. Now inside to Irons at the block. He's triple teamed but finds a man. Beautiful pass from Greg Irons for an easy bucket for Mo Butler. And Canyons back with a 1-point advantage. Garner drive, a turnaround jumper, no good. Tip rebound comes off of Canyons, out of play. Cuyamaca basketball. Substitutions, Irons checking out for the first time today as they'll bring Jeremiah Williams in. Cuyamaca bringing Treyu de la Cruz into the game. So he'll catch on the inbound play and play it to Garner. Jordan Garner trying to work baseline here. We'll skip a pass out of the near side. Aquino will put up a 3. It's good. First triple of the ball game for either side. As Aquino knocks down the 3, it's an 8-6 Cuyamaca lead. Pickens nearly lost the basketball. Travel going to be called here. Going against Jeremiah Williams. jumper no good. Canyons rebound the other way. Pickens will try and bring it ahead. Pickens is fouled running up the floor. Three-point Canyons lead as the three is good. Timeout Cuyamaca will break with it here. Another Canyons finish, and they've got a 13-8 lead here. Foul goes against Wyatt Wilson, his first. Canyons turns it over here. Here's Wilson now in a 15-12 game. It's a foul and a three here. So it'll send Tommy Pickens to the line for 3 foul shots. Pickens makes the first. Second is good for Pickens as well. So make it 17-12, a 5-point lead. Pickens knocks down all three. Perez checking back in for College of the Canyons to replace Tommy Pickens. And we go back to work here. Cuyamaca not able to knock down. Canyons back to work in the offensive front court. Perez will collect. He'll spin it back to Mo Butler. Butler now will go to work offensively. Guarded tightly by De La Cruz. 10 to shoot for Canyons here as Butler dribbles into De La Cruz. Ball still loose on the floor. De La Cruz takes it away. Got it to Jordan Whitfield, who's fouled. Score it and the foul for Whitfield as Canyons trying to come back and knock it away from him. Could not get it done. So Whitfield will go to the line. First field goal of the day for Jordan Whitfield. For Canyons, Tommy Pickens leading with 6 points to win Boston Jr. with 5. Jamarion Sykes with 4 for Cuyamaca, and Isaiah Aquino with 3 to lead the way as Whitfield tries for the old-fashioned three-point play. Knocks it down. It's a 3-point Canyons advantage. Cuyamaca working in a full-court press here. Cuyamaca, so Canyons will go back to work. Wilson will get it in play. Mo Butler will try and drive to the basket. Dumps underneath. It goes off the hands of Jeremiah Fort and out of play. And that'll bring Fort out of the game. Hassan Hassan will come in. Three-point Canyons advantage. Sykes to the far side to Whitfield. Wants to work against Perez. Now Langford trying to get it inside. They work on the other side to Sykes. Now to De La Cruz. Follow a jumper over the top of Jeremiah Williams is good. Scratch that, it was over the top. Yeah, it was over the top of Jeremiah Williams. I was correct. And here's Mo Butler back to work. 1-point advantage for Canyons here, just about midway through the first half. Butler will work to his right. Sends it to Wilson in the corner, down low. Williams under the basket, missed. Trying to throw it up underneath. Back the other way, Cuyamaca to work. They get it in the corner, Aquino. Whitfield's shot was no good. Kaneko into the game for the first time for Canyons, replacing Mo Butler. Hassan trying to guard the smaller De La Cruz, forces up a shot that's no good. Williams with the rebound, driving by himself. Needed to move the basketball, gets tied up by 3 Cuyamaca jerseys, and now it's a possession arrow for Canyons here on a jump ball tie-up. Jenkins into the game. See Tommy Pickens coming back in. Take over for Wyatt Wilson. 10:25 to go here in the first half. Kaneko bumped into a couple of times and then draws the foul the second time. Sykes will pick up the foul. Wayne Boston Jr. checking back in, taking off Jeremiah Williams. Kaneko will send it to Irons, being on the perimeter. Now Pickens trying to spin back towards the baseline. Will dump it inside. Irons at the block, triple teamed. Had the ball knocked out of his hands as he was trying to find a open man. Foul going to be called on Canyons here driving back as Cuyamaca. It starts on the defensive play. Hassan going to pick up the foul as he was coming back. That'll actually send Cuyamaca to the line there in the bonus. We'll shoot foul shots the rest of the half. Sykes makes the first of two. Sykes so far in the game with 4 points. Make it 5 as he makes both. Substitutions here as Sykes will check out. And Aquino checks back in. Hassan will find Irons. Kaneko will pick it back up. Throws it inside. Irons near side block. Into the corner, three-pointer. Hassan on the way. Hit the side of the backboard. Picked up by Pickens. Pickens now low to Irons. Irons off the window and good. First bucket today for the 7-foot freshman out of Hart High School. 20-19, Canyons leading. Canyons trying to double team Jenkins that time, who slipped away. Aquino will put up a three, no good. Hassan couldn't collect the rebound, but Burns had it and then was falling down as he kind of had Hassan leaning on him and lost it out of play, so it'll be Canyons basketball. Austin checks out, Fort checks back in. Canyons got it into Tommy Pickens and he was fouled. So it'll be the first foul on Jenkins. Sykes and Pickens each with 6. They lead the way for their sides. Pickens catches, but Jenkins knocked it out of his hands. Pickens got it back, puts up a follow-away jumper that's good. And a technical foul going to be called. So a technical foul on Tommy Pickens. We'll let Aquino take 2 shots here. So just when Canyon stretches the lead back to 3, Aquino can cut it back. Makes the first of 2. Second is good as well. So it's a 1-point lead and a chance for Cuyamaca to make it a 4-point swing after the follow-away jumper from Tommy Pickens was good. He promptly is out of the game as Wyatt Wilson checks back in. Canyons without Cornelius and Washington for the majority of this first half, as a 3 from Aquino is good. 5 points for Aquino in about 35 seconds with the 2 foul shots. He's got 8 now, as it's 24-22 Cuyamaca. There's Dwayne Boston Jr. trying to drive into the painted area. Dumps it off underneath. Good vision from Boston Jr. as he finds Jeremiah Fort underneath. And the 6'6 freshman has a bucket here as we're even at 24. Aquino a three on the way again, short. Good hustle rebound from Aquino, and he draws a foul. We got the clock started, so we'll get that reset for you here. 8:27 to go. Foul goes against Dwayne Boston Jr. Aquino to the line. Next one will make it 2 foul shots the rest of the way for Cuyamaca. Canyons and early foul issues. Aquino the first of 2. So far 3 of 3 from the line. Irons checking out. That'll send Jeremiah Williams into the game. Canyons also has Julius Washington back in as well. So Washington getting some run here with 2 fouls, 8:22 to go. Canyons kind of back in their rotation. No shot foul going to be called. It'll be on the end line, fouls on Gardner. Inbound play finds its way to Julius Washington. Canyons with 15 to work on the shot clock here as Wilson catches. Little stutter step. Steps into a 15-footer, but had it partially knocked away and never even got to the basket. Good defense by Cuyamaca. 26-24. Visiting team leading right now here in the championship game of the Classic Canyons tournament. A travel going to be called on a stutter step by Reese Jenkins, and that'll be a turnover on Cuyamaca. 5th turnover of the ball game on the Coyotes. Canyons with just 7, or with 7 so far in the ball game, not just 7. Trey De La Cruz checking back in, and they actually checked Reese Jenkins back out of the game after he had checked in. Williams for Canyons. Ball knocked out of his hands. Good defense that time from Garner on the first step. Into the corner, Wilson for 3. It's good. Wyatt Wilson knocks down a 3, and Canyons back with a 27-26 lead. Whitfield will send it far side. Garner trying to drive now, will back it off a touch. Now wants to drive again. Bounce pass into the lane. Whitfield fall away over the top of Wilson was no good. Canyons quickly ahead. Wilson drawing contact, and he'll go to the line for 2 shots. Take a look at the last Wilson 3 for Canyons before the foul shots coming here. Wilson misses the first of 2. Wyatt was a 77 or 73% foul shooter last year. Canyons has a 1-point lead at the moment. 27-26. Wilson makes the second. So 1-point lead. Burns gets a bucket. 6:33 to go. It's a tie ball game at 28 here in the first half. Boston trying to work to his right. 2 big steps in the paint. And he draws a foul. Foul goes against Burns. It's the 8th foul on Cuyamaca. Boston kind of that stutter step. Danger of a travel, but not called. We continue on. First of 2, no good. Neither shot from Boston is any good. Garner with a basket for Cuyamaca. They get a takeaway and they go back to work offensively here. That one goes out off of Cuyamaca and it'll go with Canyons here. And a foul before the ball even gets inbounded. One-on-one here for Donovan Cornelius, who knocks down the first. Cornelius makes them both. The right button, we're even at 30 all. .535 to go. Ball goes out off of Cuyamaca. Sykes wanted a foul, I believe, on Wilson. Didn't get it. Aquino will check in. Garner will come off. An inbound Wilson that was a little dangerous on the pass back as it was into double coverage on Wilson, but he was able to get it back to Williams. Here's a 3 from Cornelius, and then a foul on the rebound on Jeremiah Williams puts Cuyamaca at the line to shoot 2 here in a 30-30 tie ball game. Foul goes against Jeremiah Williams, his second, so Cornelius, Williams, and Washington all with 2 fouls. De La Houssaye and Burns each with 2 fouls. First of 2 from Sykes is good. Tommy Pickens will check in to take over for Williams. Back to a 2-point Cuyamaca lead, 32-30. Cornelius into the front court here. Trying to work to his right. Sykes is all over it. Kick it to a Hassan. His pass deflected out of play. Whitfield was mad. He got a hand on it. Thought he could have run the other way with it, but couldn't keep it in play. And so now it'll be Wyatt Wilson to inbound here for Canyons. 5:02 to go. dangerous inbound from Wilson. Pickens collects it. Pickens drives and is fouled underneath by Langford. Body contact, I believe, from Langford is what draws it and sends Tommy Pickens to the line. Pickens 3 for 3 from the line so far today. Misses on the first. Second of 2 for Pickens was good, so 32-31 Cuyamaca lead. It's a 1-point game here with 4:50 to go in the first half. Sykes trying to drive, fall away over the top of Hassan, no good. 3 white jerseys there for a rebound, but none of them come away with it as they all went for the ball and did not touch, so it's a reset here for Cuyamaca, back to work offensively. Aquino, deep 3, no good. That time Boston had the rebound, but his outlet tipped away, and Aquino will pick it back up. Aquino steps into another 3, had it blocked from behind on a run back that time from Mo Butler. And now Canyons will try and set into a half-court offense here. Butler into the front court on the far side. Guarded by Aquino. We'll send it to Wilson, top of the key. Good bounce pass, finds a cutting Dwayne Boston for a bucket. Nicely done from Canyons that time. Cougars back with a 33-32 lead. Aquino able to collect. Sykes, no good. Tipped rebound, found its way to Wilson. He'll fire it ahead to Mo Butler. Into the corner, Hassan for 3. No good. In and out. Butler, the offensive board. Spins into bodies, draws the foul, and he'll go to the line. Starts with the outlet ahead for Canyons. Hassan missed on the 3, but 3 black jerseys, and Butler came out with it and drew the foul. So he'll go to the line. Mo Butler today from the line has not made a trip, so this will be his first one, but we have a timeout on the floor. Second timeout for Cuyamaca, so 4 remaining for them. We'll break with them.
Hey, everybody! Back at Swingers in town.
Got $1 quarter with ya, swearing a clown.
Now don't let nobody play us cheap.
I got 50 cents more than I'm gonna keep. Let the good times roll.
Oh, you gotta let the good times roll. Come on now.
Come along, 'cause Mackey's back in town. Look out on Mackey's, a fat cat swinger, baby.
33-32, Canyons leading with 3:40 to go here in the first half. The Cougars and the Coyotes going at it here today in the Clash at Canyons final. Butler makes the first of 2. Not sure what's going on with our auto camera, that it's just stuck on the full court feed right now. We'll hope it finds its way back through here. 44-43. Butler makes them both. And we'll go back to work. Chris Burns with the basketball. Tried to hand it off to Sykes and kind of just lost it himself. Now he's got it back with Wilson guarding him. Tries to drive baseline. Bumped Wilson. Now tries to slip it inside. Sykes had it stripped out from behind nicely by Tommy Pickens. Canyon's running the break the other way. Butler will drop it back. Pickens for three. Transition three is good. Tommy Pickens knocks it down. And Canyons with a 38-32 advantage here with 3:03 to go. First half. Here's Aquino. Got it to Burns. Burns with three at the foul line. Works his way inside. Pickens with another board. Pickens 12 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists to lead Canyon so far. That one out off of Mo Butler. Aquino with 10, leading the way for Cuyamaca. Pickens 3 rebounds as the stat sheet just ticks ahead. 2:26 to go here in the first half. Garner bringing it into the front court. Pickens and Wilson double teaming Garner, and then he tried to throw a pass down low to a cutting Jordan Whitfield who wasn't ready for it. It's another turnover on Cuyamaca. 8 now on the Coyotes, 10 against Canyons. Certainly early season basketball with both teams still cleaning some things up. Here's a 3 from Canyons that's short, as it was Ontario Matthews Jr. no good, but Wilson, the offensive rebound, and the putback is there. So Wyatt Wilson nicely done. Give Wilson 6 points now as it's an 8-point lead. Canyons out rebounding Cuyamaca 17-12 through the first half. Here's a fake into a 2-pointer from De La Cruz. He looked at a 3 and thought better of it. Canyons with the rebound by Matthews. They outlet ahead. Wilson thought about a 3. Now he's going to drive, draws a foul. They won't give him continuation. Fouls on Langford, his 3rd. Wilson shooting 2 here. First is no good. Take another look at that last bucket from Wilson. Good rebound on position there, and then he was able to put it home. Canyons struggling from the line, 10 of 16, shooting just 62%. Wilson makes the second. Whistle for substitution as Jeremiah Williams will check back in. And Howard Fisher decides to use a timeout here. His first timeout used. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll break with the 30-second timeout. 1:31 to go here in the first half.
You leap so large, they call you hang time. But say, someday you catch a bad landing. Our advanced knee operations keep you playing on.
Canyons leading 41-32, 1:26 to go here in the first half. Garner trying to drive. Butler altered the shot enough. Ball still loose on the ground, and there's going to be a foul against Jeremiah Williams, who was on the floor fighting for the loose ball. That'll be the 3rd foul on. Actually, they're going to give it to Wayne Boston, so that actually helps Canyons out here. And it'll put Jamarion Sykes at the line. 12 minutes away from World Series game number 7 if you're local here to Southern California. As the Dodgers and the Blue Jays taken to the field. Sure everybody's eyes will be on that. Hopefully your eyes will stay on this with it as well. Both shots good from Jamarion Sykes. Long inbound play. Matthews able to catch, but then he stepped on the sideline. He's not happy. He thought Chris Burns fouled him. Nonetheless, it's a Canyons turnover. 41-34, 109 to go in the first half. Here's Burns. Underneath is fouled. Foul goes against Matthews, his first. And Chris Burns will go to the line. Burns was 33% from the line last year. Has 2 points today. Season high for him last year was 10 against East Los Angeles. Misses the second. Rebound by Williams. Hassan dribbling up the floor. He'll bounce it inside Williams, but shorted the layup. Williams, though, a hustle play takeaway. Little sloppy here. Tommy Pickens now will pick it up. His little fall away in the lane is good. That was ugly. Seconds to go here. Hassan picks up his second foul. Jamarion Sykes will go to the line for 2. Sykes misses the first of 2. Sykes with 10 points. He was 8 of 8 from the line before that. 8 of his 10 points have come from the line. He's 1 for 5 from the floor. Him and Aquino tied with 10 points for the team lead. Only Tommy Pickens in double figures with 14 for Canyons. Both no good from Sykes. Canyons will have last shot. Possession arrow in favor of Cuyamaca, so Canyons could use one here. Matthews didn't get anything really clean away. Thought he drew a foul. He decided not to take what looked like an open 3 and then ran into traffic, and that'll be how we end the first half. So 43-35, Canyons advantage after 20 minutes of play. Second half on the other side.
Hey everybody, we are
Fat Cat Swingers!
and we're looking forward to seeing you next in
Cause I'm not cashing out yet. I'd rather let it ride. Heads or tails, my friend, it's up to you. Just make sure you don't bite off more than you can chew. Heads or tails, my friend, which do you choose? Just be aware that in the end, the more you have, the more you got, the more that you could lose.
Welcome to College of the Canyons, where students become the success stories of tomorrow. Whether you're already in the workforce or just getting started, our flexible schedules are a game changer. And students don't just earn degrees, they catapult into desirable careers in top 4-year universities for just $46 per unit. Quality education without crushing debt. Ditch the cookie-cutter mold of college and make college work for you. Register now at canyons.edu/schedule.
The Jersey Mike's catering box is the easiest way to feed your friends. The hard part is picking your sub. That's why we're having a draft. With the first pick, Sarah from Carolina selects number 13, the original Italian.
You know, I trusted my gut, and that's exactly where the sub's gonna go, so.
Hold on, we've got a trade. Jake traded his second pick with me, because I'm starved. Freshly sliced subs to go, wherever you and your friends go. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Whether we're on the move or stuck in one place, it's with us, comforting, healing, and transforming lives. It's the power of you. With 4 world-class hospitals and over 170 clinics across Southern California, together, we're building a healthier community. We're your neighbors, your friends, your family. It begins with you. UCLA Health.
College of the Canyons is always ready when it comes to your athletic future. With 17 intercollegiate sports programs to cheer for, opportunities for student athletes to learn, train, and compete, and a championship mindset that has produced state and national titles, College of the Canyons and the Cougars athletics programs offer a great college experience. Take control of your athletic future at College of the Canyons. Visit canyons.edu/schedule and cocathletics.com now.
After a lifetime in this game, a bad joint shouldn't stop you from sharing some skills. Our same-day hip procedures keep you playing on.
Can I get it Mike's way? What's happening?
And your free sub. Enjoy.
That was super weird.
Oh, that? Nah. She just used the shore points you can now earn from chip and drink purchases to get a free sub through the app. Download the Jersey Mike's app and earn rewards towards free subs with every sub, Pepsi, and Lay's you purchase.
So large, they call you hang time. But say, someday you catch a bad landing. Our advanced knee operations keep you playing on.
Make hosting your next event easy with the Dr. Diane G. Van Hook University Center. With over 30 meeting spaces, wireless video teleconferencing capabilities, food service, and technical support available, the University Center has everything you need to make your next event shine. Conveniently located near the 5 and 14 freeways in Santa Clarita, the University Center offers easy access to local airports and many attractions, making it the ideal meeting place for everyone. To learn more about our rental options or to book now, visit canyons.edu/University Center.
You've tossed that same ball over and over and over for years, until maybe you overdo it. Our technology lets you heal quicker to keep you playing on.
Welcome to College of the Canyons, where students become the success stories of tomorrow. Whether you're already in the workforce or just getting started, our flexible schedules are a game changer. And students don't just earn degrees, they catapult into desirable careers in top 4-year universities for just $46 per unit. Quality education without crushing debt. Ditch the cookie-cutter mold of college and make college work for you. Register now at canyons.edu/schedule.
The Jersey Mike's catering box is the easiest way to feed your friends. The hard part is picking your sub. That's why we're having a draft. With the first pick, Sarah from Carolina selects number 13, the original Italian.
You know, I trusted my gut, and that's exactly where the sub's gonna go, so.
Hold on, we've got a trade. Jake traded his second pick with me, because I'm starved.
Freshly sliced subs to go, wherever you and your friends go. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Whether we're on the move or stuck in one place, it's with us, comforting, healing, and transforming lives. It's the power of you. With 4 world-class hospitals and over 170 clinics across Southern California, together, we're building a healthier community. We're your neighbors, your friends, your family. It begins with you. UCLA Health.
College of the Canyons is always ready when it comes to your athletic future. With 17 intercollegiate sports programs to cheer for, opportunities for student athletes to learn, train, and compete, and a championship mindset that has produced state and national titles, College of the Canyons and the Cougars athletics programs offer a great college experience. Take control of your athletic future at College of the Canyons. Visit canyons.edu/schedule and cocathletics.com now.
After a lifetime in this game, a bad joint shouldn't stop you from sharing some skills. Our same-day hip procedures keep you playing on.
Can I get it Mike's way? What's happening?
And your free sub. Enjoy.
That was super weird.
Oh, that? Nah. She just used the shore points you can now earn from chip and drink purchases to get free sub through the app.
Download the Jersey Mike's app and earn rewards towards free subs with every sub, Pepsi, and Lay's you purchase.
So large, they call you hang time. But say, someday you catch a bad landing. Our advanced knee operations keep you playing on.
Welcome back in Lee Smelser Court inside the Cougar cage. 43-35. Canyons leading Cuyamaca. Coyotes will start with the basketball, moving to our left here in the second half as Canyons in their whites will defend. Second half underway. Jamarion Sykes with his 10 points, tied with Isaiah Aquino for the team lead right now. Here's Jordan Whitfield, who's had a quiet night, just 3 points for him. Still dribbling around, will send it far side. Garner trying to drive. Stops in the painted area, kicks it onto the near side. Sykes had trouble catching it initially. Gets by Wilson, now with 7. Tries to dump it inside. Ball deflected, recovered by Canyons. Nearly thrown away by Washington, just trying to find an outlet. And got it to Wilson. Canyons quickly down the floor. Irons couldn't handle the pass from Boston, so it's a Canyons turnover the other way. 3-pointer, Garner, no good. 2 black jerseys in there for the rebound. Burns up underneath is good, as Canyons never had Irons back there defensively. Cuyamaca in press again. Canyons quickly ahead. Good bucket from Washington. The teams trade points here. Start this second half. A travel going to be called against Cuyamaca here. Here's Donovan Cornelius now. Had a quiet first half as he was in foul trouble early on. Only 3 points for Cornelius. Canyons will go to work in their offensive set. Tough pass from Cornelius. Irons couldn't pick it up as it initially went off the hands of Julius Washington. And then a foul going to be called on Cornelius for a push. Here's Cuyamaca back to work. I didn't get the clock started, so we'll get that working here. That's an errant pass from Cuyamaca, but Canyons, I don't know why, saves it. Cuyamaca recovers, and they go back to work. Offensive set here. Three-pointer on the way is good. That was Jordan Whitfield, just his second field goal of the ball game. Turnover by Canyons. Whitfield again, wide open look for three. 6 straight points for Whitfield, and it's a 2-point Canyons lead. Here's an inbound off another foul on Cuyamaca. Canyons will get it into Cornelius as they'll go to work on the offensive side. Boston had it blocked. Back the other way comes Cuyamaca trying to tie the game, trailing 45-43 now after they've had the better of it here to start in this second half, outscoring the Cougars 8-2. There's Canyons basketball. Here's Wyatt Wilson. Gets it over to Julius Washington. Washington trying to drive. Dumps it back to Donovan Cornelius. Back to Washington. Straight away. 3 on the way is good. Just the 5th 3 of the ball game for Canyons. And the Cougars back with a 5-point advantage at 48-43. 16:48 to go here in the second half. It was a tight first half. Canyons with a 7-point lead. And Cuyamaca has jumped out to an early 8-5 run here in the second half to close the gap back down to 5. Here's a 3 on the way, no good, short from Garner. Rebound pulled down by Dwayne Boston. Outlets ahead to Donovan Cornelius, and the Cougars will go back to work offensively. Cornelius inside, Boston foul, and he'll go to the line. Third foul on De La Houssaye, and that will put Boston at the line. Boston 0 of 2 from the line, making 0 of 3 now. So Boston will shoot for the second here. Trying to stretch the lead up to 6, make it a full 2-possession game, and he does. Put it on the wrong side, Matt, so we'll get it on the correct side. 49-43, Canyons leading. Canyons with a takeaway. Williams will finish it, and he's fouled. Williams, a huge jam off the steal here. As he comes in, he hammers it home, and he'll go to the line for a 3-point play. Langford picks up the foul. Canyons with a 51-43 lead. Three-point play is completed. 52-43, back to a 9-point advantage. Cuyamaca back to work. Aquino will get it onto the far side. Foul going to be called on Wyatt Wilson as Jordan Whitfield was trying to dribble through him and could not. Wilson, I guess, got a hand on him. So stoppage of 15-48. Aquino will bring it in. 4 fouls on Cuyamaca here in the second half. 2 on Canyons so far. Yeah, I was going to say that's going to be another foul. Jeremiah Williams just ran over Matusing on that one. On the inbound play, and he'll pick up his third. So Williams now with 3, Cornelius with 3. Burns and De La Houssaye with 3 on the other side. Another one going to be called against Canyons. Dwayne Boston picks it up. And Howard Fisher not happy with that many fouls in that short order. He'll call a timeout. So with 15:36, a break on the floor gives us a break here at Cougar Stadium, or at Lee Smells Court inside the Cougar cage.
You've tossed that same ball over and over and over for years, until maybe you overdo it. Our technology lets you heal quicker to keep you playing on.
So it'll be a Cuyamaca inbound as we come back in here. Lee Smells Court inside the Cougar cage. Cuyamaca fails to do anything off the inbound play. They just promptly turn it over. Here's Tommy Pickens for Canyons. The only Canyons player in double figures right now. Boston traveling. So each side turning it over. Canyons, 14 turnovers in the ball game. Cuyamaca 14 as well. Make it 15 now on Canyons after that last one. Here's Aquino trying to drive baseline. Sees some larger bodies, decides to move it. And then a foul going to be called on Jeremiah Williams here. Picks up his 4th. That's going to bring Jeremiah Fort into the game. Jordan Whitfield with the basketball. Sends it near side. Trying to drive was Farlian. Had it taken away. Canyons back the other way. Boston, little Euro step, had it blocked, but Wyatt Wilson following it up. Puts it home. For Wilson, he's got 9 now, approaching double figures. Canyons with an 11-point advantage, their largest of the day. Clock is stopped at 14:40 as there was some extra moisture on the floor underneath the Cuyamaca basket. They're going to try and clean it up here. Cuyamaca back to work offensively here. Trailing by 11. Here's De La Cruz. We'll send it far side Aquino. Thought about a three. Instead, we'll dump it off. Two singles, send it up top. Here's Jordan Whitfield now with the basketball. Onto the near side. De La Cruz guarded tightly. Washington right there with him. Canyons in a zone defense. Here's Aquino. Fall away. 15-footer rattles in and out. Rebound Fort. Wanted to quickly outlet, but Dwayne Boston didn't have his head turned around, so he had to wait for a second. Was able to find it and get it to Julius Washington. Washington now will work ahead into the front court on the near side. Dumps it to Ford on the near side block. Will kick far side to Pickens. Now to Wilson for three. Partially blocked. No good. Back the other way. Whitfield wanted to take a elbow jumper but lost the basketball and the transfer in his hands, and Canyons will get a takeaway here. Pickens transition three, no good. Got his own rebound, puts it back in. So timeout on the floor, 30-second timeout. 56-43, 13:33 to go. Canyons leading, we'll break. (56-43), Canyons leading. Cuyamaca working offensively now. Keno with the basketball. Working to his right. Three-pointer Whitfield rattles in and out. Pickens with the rebound. And then Pickens is called for a travel. So a turnover on Canyons. 16th of the ball game. Here's Jordan Garner. To his right here, got it to De La Cruz, guarded tightly by Mo Butler. Butler trying to keep him tight. Three-pointer Aquino is good. Aquino is dangerous on the three. And there's some moisture on the floor, so they stop the clock at 13:01. Aquino now with 13 points in the ball game. Makes it a 10-point Canyons lead at the moment. Approaching halfway to go here in this second half. Here's Donovan Cornelius working. Got my daughter in the booth now with me, just joined me, and she's telling me to pay attention to the game instead of looking at stats and the Dodger game that's playing on the tablet, because we can keep an eye on everything at once. Here's a three that's good from Mo Butler on the far side, and the lead back up to 13. For Butler, he's got 9. Canyons trying to run away now. There's a bounce pass inside Burns, ran into Fort. Turnaround jumper is good. That's a nice play from Chris Burns to bump Jeremiah Fort off him just a touch and get working. Here's Julius Washington, kicks back Cornelius. Three on the way, was too strong. Long rebound, came out to the foul line, picked up by Jordan Garner, and back the other way comes Cuyamaca. Gardner to the foul line, stops his dribble, drops it Aquino, who's a sharpshooter from 3, knocks another one down. Isaiah Aquino now with 16 is 4 of 8 from downtown. And it's back to an 8-point lead. Butler underneath, behind the back pass to Jeremiah Fort, who puts it home. Back to a 10-point advantage. Good vision that time from Mo Butler to pick up the assist. Fort with 6 points is now 3 of 3 from the floor, all 6 of those coming from inside the painted area. Here's Garner. Foul line, wanted to take a jumper, threw the ball down just into space. It bounced its way to De La Cruz, and then a foul, I believe, was called, or I'm not sure what was called. Regardless, it's a takeaway for Canyons. This is a turnover on Cuyamaca. Julius Washington back to work. Inside to Fort. Kicks it back out. Tommy Pickens for 3. Add more to his schedule today. Give him 19 for Tommy Pickens. 6 of 7 from the floor. 3 of 4 from three-point range. And 4 of 5 from the line. Canyons back to a 13-point advantage. Here's Aquino trying to drive. Fall away, 15-footer, no good. Tip, rebound, found its way to Fort as Pickens stayed in on it with Langford and was able to just tip it away from him. Aquino gets lost by Washington. Butler catches, got it to Ford at the block on the near side. He's going to finish it just with a nice little right hand. And a timeout on the floor going to be called. 10:32 to go. Canyons has stretched the lead to 15. We'll take a break. (66-51), Canyons leading Cuyamaca as the Cougars have bounced out to a 15-point advantage, outscoring the Coyotes 23-16 so far in this second half. As we go to work with 10.5 to go, Canyons out in a full-court press for really the first time today. Garner will pick it up for Cuyamaca, trying to drive to the painted area. Mo Butler staying right with him. Has to pick up his dribble, sends it far side to Jordan Whitfield. Whitfield with Washington guarding him. Will send it to Garner back into the painted area. He spins, throws one up with the right hand that's short. Rebound picked up by Julius Washington, and he'll work it out ahead. Here's Tommy Pickens, the leader for Canyons with 19. Add 3 more to it for Tommy Pickens. Give him 22. The lead is up to 18. It's 69-51 Canyons. Pickens, the only one in double figures for the Cougars. Butler with 9, Boston and Fort with 8, Wilson with 7. But it has not mattered so far as Canyons has found a nice advantage and an 18-point cushion. Burns trying to drive baseline. Cornelius staying right with him, forces a tough shot. Tip, rebound, found its way to Butler. He gets it ahead. Pickens for 3 more. Nope, that one was short. He tried to add another one to it. We'll get some substitutions. A full line change for Rob Wykowski's squad, and Canyons will bring in Dwayne Boston and Wyatt Wilson to take over for Jeremiah Fort and Mo Butler here with 9:21 to go. Here's Jamarion Sykes. That one's out off of Sykes. Canyons might have tipped it. Rob Wykowski not happy. Let's see if we can see on the replay here. I'm not sure that Canyons ever got a hand on the ball. It's tough to see on the replay on our side, but certainly an argument for Wykowski. Does not matter. Play goes on. There's no replay here, and Wyatt Wilson promptly knocks down an elbow jumper to make it a 20-point advantage, 71-51. 8:45 to go here in the game. Canyons has broken it open. A block by Cornelius. An outlet ahead. Pickens to finish with two hands. And Pickens is going to get a technical foul for swinging on the rim. That's the second tech on Tommy Pickens. Make it 73-51 with 8:35 to go. I think that's the second time Pickens has been called for a technical today. Cuyamaca going to take a timeout here. They're down to one remaining. Howard Fisher still having a conversation with the officials. He's told everybody to go away, and I think maybe the discussion is I think it's the second on Pickens. So foul shots coming here for Jamarion Sykes. It's a one-shot technical for Sykes, and he doesn't make it. Cuyamaca back to work with the basketball, and a travel going to be called against De La Houssaye. So it's all going well for Canyons, even despite the technical foul on Tommy Pickens, who now has 2 fouls in the ball game after that. Boston lost the ball. Canyons another takeaway. Good hustle play from Cornelius. They leave it ahead for Julius Washington, who lays it home. 75-51, a 24-point advantage. Washington with 7. Canyons is rolling here on their way to a Clash at Canyons tournament victory if they can continue this pace. Here's Washington, kicks, Pickens, thought about a 3, got it back from Cornelius, now drives, draws contact. And that'll put Pickens, I believe, at the line. Pickens splits the foul shots. Atan Hassan coming in. Checks in for Julius Washington. Delahousse now with the basketball for Cuyamaca. Will send it far side to Jenkins. Jenkins, a jumper over the top of Hassan, no good. Rebound kicks around, finds its way into the hands of Delahousse, who gets his own rebound and puts it back in. Here's Tommy Pickens. Got it to Cornelius, who works on his right side. Dumps it off to Hassan. Out top, Wilson. Extra pass, corner. Boston stepped on the end line. Here's a three that's no good. Canyons will go back the other way quickly. Pickens was trying to go for some showtime with Boston, and it didn't work. Here's a jumper that's good. Jamarion Sykes knocks it down. For Sykes, he's got 12. Canyons needs to get the ball in bounds. They do. Wilson, wing three from transition is no good. Tip rebound goes out of play. We'll get a timeout on the floor by Howard Fisher. As it'll be a timeout with 5:50 to go. A 21-point game. So Canyons trying to not let this one get back tighter. So 5:50 to go. Canyons trying to make it to 2-0 here to start the season. The Cougars did the same in 2023 and lost to Cuyamaca actually in the Clash at Canyons final last season, 71-63, so trying to exact a little bit of revenge. Leading right now. Justin Perez will get it into the ball game. Boston inside to Hassan, who's fouled. That'll be the 6th foul on Cuyamaca. Delahousse will pick up his 4th personal foul. Perez, a poor inbound that time. Canyons was not set up correctly. Howard Fisher was not happy with it nonetheless. Stays as a 21-point lead. De La Cruz misses. Wilson skies for the rebound. Dribbles himself out of some trouble. Lost the ball. Needs to pick it back up. Does. Sends it over to Hassan. Tried to throw it inside. It was deflected. Let's play a little sloppy here. And an offensive foul going to be called. Delahousse going to be called for it. That's his 5th. He will come out of the game. Cuyamaca with 4 bodies on the floor, ready to come onto the floor anyway. Cornelius will play it ahead. Dwayne Boston Jr. inside. Craig Irons underneath. No, got his own rebound, put it back again, didn't get it to fall. Irons having some trouble down low, the big 7-footer. Cuyamaca making sure to double and triple him anytime he gets the basketball to try and take away any easy buckets he might have down low. Here's Wilson. Good fake, drives and finishes with 2 hands. Wyatt Wilson in double figures with 11. 78-55, the Canyons lead. Here's Whitfield now to Aquino. Aquino holding on. Whitfield now collects. Wilson right with him. Whitfield from the elbow, no good. Irons with the board. Good outlet ahead to Cornelius into the corner. Perez looking for 3 in his first points of the ball game. No. Dwayne Boston Jr. the rebound. The putback doesn't fall. Cuyamaca in there for the rebound. Aquino out ahead. Whitfield working back to his left. 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Canyons with a 78-55 lead. Here's Burns. Got into the paint, missed as Irons was able to just alter it enough. Cornelius nearly got it taken away as the pass to him was just a split second too late. He was able to recollect, and here's Perez. Throws it out of play. Here's Whitfield. Lost it, picked the handle back up, got it back to Garner. Cuyamaca running out of time. Here's Burns. Aquino, a deep 3 is good. Boy, Isaiah Aquino, 5 of 10 from 3 for 19 points, doing everything he can to try and get Cuyamaca back into it. They can't on this one, though, as Craig Irons with an easy bucket on transition for Canyons. For Irons, just his second field goal of the ball game. He's got 4, the lead back to 22. Here's another 3, no good. Perez, good inside position on Burns with the rebound. Now he needs to dribble his way out of some trouble here. Looking for some help. Needs to get it across the timeline and does. Draws a foul with 2:40 to go. 22-point advantage. Eighth team foul will send Perez to the line. Justin Perez today 0 for 1 from the floor. Only 5 minutes till this point. (81-58), 2:40 to go. Canyons on their way to a Clash at Canyons victory for the second time in 3 years. Perez makes both. Clock back to work. Cuyamaca with the basketball. Here's Aquino driving. He's fouled. So here's Aquino back to work. 19 points, trying to make it 20. Knocks down the first. Second one is good. Kaneko into the game for the first time. Terrio Matthews in there as well, and Matthews going to be called for a travel, picking up the basketball. Here's Aquino for three, knocks down another one. Aquino now with 23. Him and Pickens in double figures, and then Sykes and Wilson, the only other two in double figures, but it's been Aquino and Pickens running things for both sides. Here's Perez, a three from the corner is good. Justin Perez, his first field goal of the game. And under 2 minutes to go, Canyons with an 85-63 advantage. A whistle for a foul will put Cuyamaca at the line for 1-1. Foul goes against Mo Butler here. Going to be his second. Garner at the line. Garner 1 for 9 from the floor, 1 of 2 from the line today. Makes the first of the 1-1. Look for Canyons, they're shooting 58% from the floor. Cuyamaca just 32%, 18 of 55, and 8 of 22 from 3, where the Cougars are 9 of 19. Second foul shot, no good. Fort with the rebound. Kaneko will collect the outlet. Kicks it off into the corner to Ontario Matthews for three, too strong. Perez the rebound, couldn't get the putback to fall. But we're inside the final 90 seconds of the ball game. Canyons cruising right now, and will pick up back-to-back wins to open the season. Pick up the Clash at Canyons for the second time in the last 3 years, as they're going to beat Cuyamaca with the final 68 seconds to go in the ball game. Take their time off the shot clock here. Some garbage time for the bench to work. Butler, follow-away jumper in the lane is good. Mo Butler having a nice game since coming into the second half. Substitution timeout for Cuyamaca. Butler now with 11. Third player in double figures for Canyons. 54 seconds to go in the ball game. Canyons 87, Cuyamaca 64. So the Cougars cruising, and Ontario Matthews will be called for a foul. So a nice win for College of the Canyons here today. They took yesterday 87-59, so right on that number at 87. Averaging that so far this season per game through 2 games. Holding the Cuyamaca offense to just 65 so far. Credit Cuyamaca's Isaiah Aquino with 23 points on 6 of 14 shooting, 6 of 11 from 3, and 5 of 6 from the line today. De La Cruz makes both. Canyons can work this clock all the way down to 15 seconds. Here's Butler. Kaneko wanted to step into a 12-footer, but he kind of fell away from it. Shot clock is off. Turnover by Cuyamaca. Butler will set it up to Ontario Matthews. They tried to have a little fun, and that didn't work, and I'm sure Howard Fisher going to have some words for them after that, as it's just about finishing the ball game at this point. 12 seconds to go. A block by Jeremiah Fort. An inbound coming for Cuyamaca. Canyons 87, Cuyamaca at most 69. But right now it's 66. Final 12 to go. Play to the final buzzer here. De La Cruz to the elbow. Bounce pass underneath. Reverse layup no good. Rebound Ontario Matthews, and the ball game is over. 87-66. Canyons with a 21-point victory. They take the Clash at Canyons here in 2025. That'll do it for us. We hope we have soccer sophomore day on Friday here. We're still having some internet troubles down at the soccer facility, so we hope we have those for you. If not, we'll see you next Saturday for the final football game of the regular season for College of the Canyons as they take on Bakersfield at noon. That'll do it for us here. We thank you for joining us. We hope to see you again.